Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing lately, Ariana Grande's decision to take a step back from the spotlight. But here's the twist, I'm not just here to tell you what happened. I'm here to unpack why this matters, what it says about the industry, and why Frankie Grande's reaction is more than just a sibling's support, it's a statement. So, let's get into it. First off, what immediately grabs my attention is the timing of this hiatus. Ariana's been on a whirlwind with her Eternal Sunshine tour, and let's be real, the girl's been killing it. But here's the thing, she's also been under a microscope. Personally, I think the constant chatter about her weight loss is just the tip of the iceberg. What many people don't realize is that public scrutiny isn't just about comments, it's about the emotional toll it takes. Ariana's spokesperson mentioned endless public scrutiny, and I'm here to tell you, that's not just PR talk. That's a real, human issue. Now, let's talk about Frankie Grande's Instagram post. Family forever, he wrote. Simple, right? But if you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a brother being supportive. This is a family member stepping up in a way that's both personal and public. What this really suggests is that Ariana's decision isn't just about her, it's about reclaiming her space, her health, and her sanity. Frankie's words, "I will have your back until the end of time," aren't just emotional, they're a shield. And in an industry where loyalty is rare, that's powerful. Here's where it gets interesting, Ariana's hiatus isn't just a break. It's a statement about the pressures of fame. She's pulling out of her West End debut, stepping away from public appearances, and essentially saying, enough. What makes this really interesting is that she's doing it at the peak of her career. Most artists would double down, but Ariana's choosing herself. From my perspective, that's not just brave, it's revolutionary. It raises a deeper question, why do we expect artists to keep going until they burn out? Another detail I find fascinating is how Frankie framed Ariana's tour as a celebration of her artistry. That's not just brotherly pride, that's a reminder of what's often lost in the noise, the art itself. Ariana's music has always been about vulnerability and connection, but the industry has a way of turning that into a spectacle. Frankie's post is a subtle way of saying, hey, remember why we're here. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. Ariana's decision comes at a time when conversations about mental health and artist well-being are louder than ever. But here's the thing, talking about it isn't enough. Actions like this, where an artist prioritizes their health over their career, are what move the needle. Personally, I think this is a wake-up call for the industry. How many more artists need to step back before we rethink how we treat them? Lastly, I want to leave you with this thought, Ariana's hiatus isn't just about her. It's about all of us. As fans, as consumers of culture, we play a role in this. Every comment, every click, every expectation we place on artists, it adds up. So, the next time you see a headline about a celebrity's life, ask yourself, am I part of the problem, or can I be part of the solution? Ariana's stepping back, but she's also stepping forward, into a space where she can breathe, heal, and maybe, just maybe, redefine what it means to be in the spotlight. And that, my friends, is something worth watching.